Dear students, now I will explain in this very short video about the job evaluation methods that are classified as quantitative methods and qualitative methods. So here I will explain about job evaluation methods, qualitative methods. Okay. Now I will share. Okay. Now you can see this one is job ranking method. Okay. So out of your qualitative methods and quantitative methods, depends on the situation and depends on your organization. You will prefer whether to go for the qualitative or quantitative, right? So, in general, as we know very well, quantitative methods are more reliable than qualitative methods, right? Okay. Now you can see the first one is job ranking method. So it is very simple method and the jobs are arranged according to their relative difficulty in performing them, right? And the job evaluation is using judgment or individual perception. So the evaluator or a committee just ranks the order of the jobs on the basis of their perception, right? So you are listing out, first of all, they will do listing of the jobs, then they will assess their different parameters, right? So the various parameters, first one is the volume of work. So first what they will do, job number one, job number two, job number three, right? So job number one, according to your job analysis and job description, job one may be manager, job two may be accountant, and job three may be clerk, and job four may be boy. Okay. So four different jobs are there. So or another job you can create job five maybe operator, a machine operator maybe. Okay. So after job analysis and job description, now you have to rank them, right? So different parameters. First one is the volume of work. Next, job difficulty. Here, the volume of work means the number of hours you can take it as a parameter, right? Volume of work you cannot compare with the manager with the boy. Okay. So how many hours you are engaging with the organization? In general, everybody will be engaged with 8 hours, right? And the volume of work which you are responsible, right? Job difficulty. Here, the difficulty is coming with your job description plus specification. Why the job difficult? Some jobs are easy, some jobs are difficult. Here, the difficulty is coming because your work is involving with a lot of responsibilities and your qualifications and experience. Generally, the job will have some difficulty levels, okay, and the responsibility involved. So here the responsibility or accountability, right? You are responsible for the positive result or negative result. Then you have to take the responsibility. So this is one of the considering parameter and supervision of the workers needed. So how many people are working under you, right? Are you a project leader with four people under you, or 20 people under you, or some department with 500 employees under your control? So depends on number of workers and education, training, and experience. What type of education do you need? Just only a machine operator, an ITI or the diploma is sufficient. Suppose it is a higher level, managerial level, like production manager or CEO, right? Like this. So you need to have some prior experience, like some 10 years in maintaining the turbines or the boilers, like this. Okay. And working conditions. So here, working conditions means the environmental factors, hazards, risk, right? So depends on the risk involved in your working conditions, maybe with the temperature, pressure, or the humidity, like, okay. So suppose you are going to a steel plant or any industry, okay. So I'm taking example of a steel plant or any manufacturing industry you can take, right? So I will tell you two things. One job is boiler operator. Second person is control room operator. So if you take the working conditions, control room operator will be in AC room. Boiler operator will be just besides the boiler, right? So the working conditions allowance is to be given to boiler operator only because he is working along with the boiler which may be blasted at any time and there may be some life calamity also. But control room operator, of course, he is also having the responsibility of the controlling of the boiler operations, but physically boiler operator will be besides the boiler, control room operator will be away from the actual working area. Okay. So all these parameters will be different for each and every job. So based on these parameters, overall, right, there will not be any points, volume of work 10 points, job difficulty 20 points, not like this. Simply the committee or the higher level people or the owners of the organization, they will sit together, they will analyze overall, right? So overall, they will give the ranking, right? So first rank, second rank, third rank, right? So the first rank may be given 50,000 rupees. So R1 50,000, R2 27,250 rupees, R3 so 12,575, R4 6,850 rupees, and R5 3,272 rupees. Like this, for each and every rank, we will fix some number, right? This is called job ranking method. Okay. Next method, this is job classification method. There is slight difference between the job ranking method and classification method. The general purpose of the job classification method is to create and maintain pay grades for comparable work across the organization. This method uses job classes for more customized evaluation. So here main thing for the job classification is pay grades. So you might have seen in some organization, grade 1 officer, grade 2 officer, grade 3 officer, and in the DRDO, you are having scientist D, scientist C, scientist D, scientist E, scientist F, like this. Okay. So these are all different grades. Okay. So each and every grade will have different pay scale. Got the point, right? So how you need to differentiate one job to other job? So you are classifying like this. So class one, all executive posts. So those who are having execution capability, like a manager, deputy manager, assistant manager, senior manager, like this, you will create executive post. This is class one. Second class, so a level below them, skilled workers will be there. Skilled workers, right? So skilled worker doesn't mean that machine operator. Okay. Skilled workers means you need to have some talent, some experience, right? So middle level managers or skilled workers, they will come under class two. So purchasing assistant or deputy purchase manager, or purchase officer, like this. Cashier, those who is working for the cash operations, accountants, they people will be come under class 2. Third class, semi-skilled. Now you come to machine operators. Why we are calling the semi-skill? You doesn't need very high amount of skill. You need to have only how to operate the machine and how to take care of the machine, how to make the initial repairing or identification of the problems based on some machine operational characteristics like temperature, noise, or vibration, right? Basing on this, you need to identify something is going wrong in the machine. So you need to operate some basic mechanisms so that your machine will be restored, or otherwise you report to the next level. Okay. So semi-skilled workers are necessary for class 3 and class 4, less skilled workers, almost zero skill, right? Even though you are saying less skill, almost it is zero skill, right? So you cannot blame that people why this work is suffered. You don't know anything. Are you not educated? You cannot ask the question, right? Class 4 means boys, ayas, are the file clerk. File clerk means simply that person, the last, they are putting only the stamp, dispatch stamp like this, right? After purchasing some items, before we leave with the supermarket, there will be one person who is taking your bill and putting a stamp paid like that. Okay. So this doesn't mean very high amount of skill, right? So these are class 4. So job classification by means of the different classes that enables you to have different pay scales for different qualification plus experience. So based on the qualification and based on your experience, so automatically the grades will be fixed for you, and this will be a basis for your promotions also. Okay, right? Thank you very much, my dear students. In the next class or another short video, I will explain you the quantitative methods. Okay, thank you very much.